Good afternoon to some and good evening to most. We will get started shortly. Some people will be watching this on recording and other people will be live. So take a look, see if a couple people join us for the live portion. We will also be going live on Instagram with Best Dirty Lemonade. If you guys don't know, he is a Morehouse alumni as well. Kind of going over some things and revolving around the HBCU international experience. Going to take another minute here, and then we will get started. We will be discussing a special situation this year. Coming back from homecoming last year, felt like, as we get older, the opportunities kind of, thin out for us to celebrate homecoming, all the vibes, how we, get together each year, whether it's graduation or homecoming or both. Some people happen to be able to do so. And, really wanted to kind of allow homecoming to grow with us. I'm coming up on my 15 year this year, and realistically, being locked up in the pandemic, I have had more want and need in my life to travel. So taking something like, SpelHouse Homecoming, all the love, all the vibes, all the familiar sights and sounds, and realistically giving you the opportunity to experience some of what the African diaspora has for you in Colombia. Um, Food, fun, history, culture, all of those things is really, the spirit of what this came out of. I live down here in Colombia. It's coming up on a year now. Been coming out here since 2017. And ever since I stepped foot in this country, it has been energetic. And the opportunity to share that with, Spelman, Morehouse, the Spellhouse community, as well as, we all got the cousins and everybody else that, come to Spellhouse Homecoming and enjoy themselves even though they didn't go. This is for them too. So we'll get into kind of what we'll be doing there, the who, what, when, where, and why. And yeah, so bear with me. I'll go ahead and share my screen. We're going to be looking at PowerPoint together. Cool. So we will be in Cartagena, SpelHouse. We are coming June 20th through the 24th. This is going to be an experience that kind of brings two elements into play. One, our love for SpelHouse Homecoming, seeing all our friends, our family, experiencing the vibes, the love, man, tailgate, those kind of things. We're going to do a lot of those similar things. However, we're going to fuse a lot of Colombian elements into it. Anybody that has not been to Cartagena, the Afro diaspora is here. We will be taking some of the elements of food, fun, history, and culture of the African diaspora over the 5 days, 4 nights, bringing them directly to you in two different packages. We've got an all-inclusive package, and we've got our introductory package that just gives you a taste of the experience, but still keeps your vibe high level. So why Cartagena? We sent out a vote probably in November, and realistically, we got over 550 votes in about 72 hours, and Colombia was the top pick. So I am not one to reinvent the wheel. Wanted to take the people where they wanted to go. And Colombia, I guess everybody's been seeing a lot of it on TikTok and the different things. Colombia has the first free town of Africans in all of the Americas. It's called Palenque. These things are some of the things that we'll be able to kind of show you on this excursion and trip that we have here. Who are going to be there? That's my favorite question because it gets asked all the time. The family, SpelHouse, Morehouse, the Spelman community. And I say SpelHouse because you know how that kind of extends. We've got our AUC, we've got our cousins that never went to school. They went to another school, but faithfully they show up for SpelHouse homecoming. If you are a lover of, all the vibes that come with, a good SpelHouse turn up, this is for you. We've also got some special guests that we'll get into as well. But where are we staying? We will be at the Intercontinental Hotel. We'll get into that. What that kind of looks like. Beautiful hotel that overlooks the Castillo Grande Bay. That has a beautiful infinity pool that we'll be doing an event at as well. Then we'll talk about what we're going to do. We have a unique and exciting itinerary curated for each and every one of you. Some of you guys will have our all-inclusive VIP experience where you're having an elevated experience with us, some unique things that we bring in. But each of you that come will see the best food, fun, history, and culture that is without a doubt. How much does it cost? We'll get into those two different package options. You can figure out which one that works for you, and then everything is paying for installments. So definitely once we get through this, you'll have the ability to figure out how that works. And then so we'll get into some questions. Some people may have some questions. Other ones, we'll drop our contact information, make sure that everybody has the ability to connect with us should they have any additional questions. And to see you soon. Listen, this is the HBCU International Experience. SpelHouse is just one destination. There are a number of different destinations that we are taking all the favorite vibes of your HBCU homecoming and bringing them on the road, infusing them with a different food, fun, history, and culture of a different country. So we'll get into what that kind of looks like on the schedule later in 2024. We talked about it, man. The poll was real. Everybody wanted to come. Everywhere we curated this year on our travel calendar regarding the HBCU International Experience came from you guys. It came from the SpelHouse community in regards to where did you guys want to go and see your friends this year. So we ended up in Cartagena. Believe it or not, it's not the first stop, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But why Cartagena? Cartagena, I mentioned you guys might have seen a lot of things on TikTok. It has a rich Afro-Colombian history. It is budget friendly. The dollar goes relatively far here. So what you will see is a lot of things that we have put in and bells and whistles to be able to offer you and the things and the pricing that you will be paying. Local flavors. The diaspora is one that has disconnected a lot of people from traditional African traditions, whether it's food, culture, dance, music. And a lot of the flavors here are not designed, but have the energy of reconnection. Everybody's probably seen a yacht day, a party day on the boats on the beautiful water. Well, we are definitely doing that. Got a special surprise for you guys. And then about the vibrant nightlife. We may have seen some of our Instagram videos. Our Instagram videos are they look like fun to me because I know it is what you guys are about to experience. We have different Colombian dances, fire breathers, exotic things that we've brought to you and are bringing you to over these 5 days, 4 nights. So when this becomes a why Cartagena, because it's the best place for you guys to start your experience with this. We'll get into this. We talked about Palenque, man. Palenque is one of the first free town, and is the first free town of Africans in all the Americas. What that means for you is culture. What that means for you is connection. What that means for you is the opportunity to see yourself in others. And this tour is designed to do so. I've linked up with a number of expats that I've met down here since living in Medellin. And what this Palenque experience offers outside of a tour for your own sensory, but also some give back opportunity. What we're looking and asking for anybody that is coming on this trip, please bring something gently used, something that you would normally take to Goodwill. That is including sneakers, things that you can carry with you in your bags on your way here. We ask that because we are collecting donations, both monetary as well as physical donations. You believe it or not, clothes are relatively expensive here. Transportation to places that sell clothes on a frequent basis of quality, that could also be difficult as well. So being able to give back is one of the things that this experience does, and not just, hey, this is just a normal trip. This is the best of some of things for people that only travel for one thing. This kind of brings all those elements in and gives you a nice little bow on top. So Palenque is there. Gethsemane, you guys haven't seen it. It's one of the most beautiful neighborhoods. There's so much street art and street culture there that you guys will experience. We talked about being budget friendly. This changes daily. Anybody that's in the Forex knows this changes daily, but essentially it ranges from about 3,600 to 4,200 Colombian pesos for $1. So all of the things that we brought in is why. You'll be able to glance at a quick understanding of what a meal in a cheap restaurant will cost. All of our meals are at the top restaurants. We have curated the finest Colombian cuisine for you guys. So these things are, if you were to walk into a typical Colombian store that wasn't in a tourist area, these are the prices that you would be able to see. Hotel prices are relatively cheap in Cartagena as well. Different brands are out there. We'll get into where we're staying. Talked about the local flavors. So seafood, all my seafood lovers will be in heaven. You're right by the water. So fresh fish, lobster, crab, those things are all at play. Talking about lobster. I love fresh lobster out of the water, and those are some of the things that you guys will have access to when we head out to the boat, when we are enjoying some of our catered events that we have. All of these things will be available to you. The palanqueras, you guys will have the ability to take pictures with them in the streets. Enjoy your Cartagena and Colombian experience. For certain, Rosario Islands, beautiful blue water, snorkeling's available, jet skis. It's a beautiful, fun day, and we're going to get into what that kind of looks like a little bit later. The vibrant nightlife. Anybody's been on a party bus, that's cool, but Achieva is a completely different experience. It is open air, it is Colombian, it is a city tour that gives you a real taste of what it's like at being a Colombian for the night. So we're going to take you guys out on that, get you involved with the vibrant nightlife that's available. Who's all going to be there? As I mentioned, SpelHouse community is going to be there. Been talking to some special SpelHouse guests to make certain that you guys are all aware that this is happening and catered to you. We do have a special celebrity guest, SpelHouse 2009 own DJ Eric. He will be coming and doing the SpelHouse Island cruise. So that goes back into that Rosario Island situation. We'll get into kind of what that vibe is like a little bit later. But we definitely have everybody that's supposed to be there is coming. And hopefully you guys that's watching this will be on their way too. What's the weather like? I will tell you Colombia's weather usually and Cartagena is either dry or rainy. The other consistent is that it is hot. It is always about 85, 80, I would say 80 to 90 degrees, but it's considered a beach town. Reason why is because you do have the Caribbean Sea there. You have the bay as well, but it is hot. So you are going to want to bring and dress in airy clothing, things that don't necessarily just stick to you all the time. I have a white shirt on. This is perfect. Wearing hats, keeping your head protected from the sun, comfortable shoes. We've got a, nighttime all white affair that you might want to get real nice and dressed up for, put your heels on, but a lot of the things that you guys will be experiencing will call for comfortable shoes. So just take that into account. Bring your SPF 100. Sunscreen is definitely something that everybody should be investing in. Where will we stay? We will be at the Intercontinental Hotel. The Intercontinental Hotel is actually located in Boca Grande, which is a neighborhood in Cartagena. As you can see, it overlooks the Castillo Grande Bay and has an infinity pool that does that, that is available to you guys as well. It has over 280 rooms and is one of the most beautiful hotels that is available in Cartagena. You guys will experience king or double room occupancy, whatever it is that you choose at checkout. What I will tell you is, if for some reason that you guys want a higher class room than the standard king, reach out to us. We've got our contact information readily available in a lot of places. So you just get in contact with us should you have any different accommodation request. Uh, and just giving you a little heads up, Intercontinental is about 5 to 6 minutes drive from the old city, but it's right where you guys want to be, and it has some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises in Cartagena. What are we going to do? That's great. Our itinerary is packed, man. We got some things, and when I say packed, I don't mean overwhelming. I mean packed in a sense of, each part has something for you. We're going to give you food. That's for certain. The food options that we have are essentially designed to bring to you Colombian flair. So there are not only great options, but they are in amazing restaurants, and they have either been um, brought to you, or you're being brought there, or the food is being brought to you so that you can experience it without having to figure out, what to eat. We've got the SpelHouse Welcome to Cartagena rooftop soiree. What that looks like, that is 2 hours open bar and food at Mirador Restaurant, which is overlooking the famous Cartagena Clock Tower. We've got the Afro-Colombian Palenque Tour, the Bayfront Sunset Happy Hour. That is a 3-hour open bar, open food happy hour. It is literally a pool party, turn-up event, time to enjoy yourself. The sunsets in Cartagena are beautiful, and we're going to give you a first row seat. We've got the Chiva Party Bus Tour. That's a 1 hour open bar city tour. So you guys get a chance to see a little bit and learn a little bit about the city while turning up and having a good time. And the SpelHouse Island cruise that is going to be hosted by DJ Era. That is a full fun day. We've got 2 hours open bar. We've got food included on the boat. We've got lunch included when you guys get to the party island. Jet skis are available. They got hookah out there. We're gonna be swag surfing, like literally. Era's been there with me to Cartagena, and he already know what time it is, and you guys will enjoy the experience as the water changes, to that crystal clear blue water, and the snorkeling that is available. Believe it or not, Pablo Escobar actually has a sunken plane out there that depends on timing, but we may be able to jump in and poke our heads in, and it's still down there. So definitely a fun-filled day. Um, Nighttime, man, we're gonna do something that we used to do, SpelHouse, for those who happen to experience it when they were in college. SpelHouse Jasmine's karaoke and game night. That's another 2 hour open bar. That's another food situation that the food is there. We just want you guys to have a good time, sing, play some games. Nobody start arguing with spades. Like, good times. No bad vibes. And then, we've got the Mud Volcano tour on Sunday, and our farewell tour is something real special. I told you the sunsets and the sunrises in Cartagena are some of the most beautiful things you will see in the world. And realistically, our farewell event is a 80s and 90s R&B all white sunset cruise. So we're gonna take that out into the bay while the sun's going down. Everybody's gonna be singing their little hearts out, 80s and 90s music. And we'll dock the boat, and we'll be going to La Maria. La Maria is a waterfront restaurant. We'll be having a 3-course meal there, and you guys will pick from your choice of beer or wine pairing. So these things have been catered and brought to you to give you the best of. So all the most realistic thing to do is tell your friends, bring yourself, have a good time. That is what it's there for. We got into these things a little bit, but the Cartagena rooftop soiree, if you guys haven't, just jump into our page, just take a look at some of the things. The fire breathers, those things, this is where you will see that at. The Welcome to Cartagena experience is exactly that. It is a Bienvenidos a Cartagena. It is a welcoming experience that gives you great food, amazing cocktails that are going to be handcrafted, and a show and experience that is a true definition and testament to what it is that you're going to see over the next couple of days. The Afro-Colombian Palenque tour is probably one of our fan favorites just because it's so real. The connection between the diaspora is evident when we see these brothers and sisters that are here that look so much like us, that are doing things that are very similar to how it is that we do things back at home. This tour is designed with you in mind to celebrate your Blackness. Bayfront Sunset Happy Hour. So you get that beautiful sunset at the Intercontinental, which is your host hotel. You got that unlimited 3-hour open bar. Take your time because we got one a little bit later. But it's just for you to be able to enjoy. It's a pool party. It's a fun time. It's an opportunity to say, we made it. We are here. We've been here, whether it's 5 year, 10 year, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. If you're celebrating even life, this is an opportunity to kind of soak it all in. That Chiva party bus that literally gives you a ride around the city that you probably won't ever forget. Colombians know how to party, and they have definitely found something with a Chiva. I went on one during Christmas, and it was the most insane time of my life, and you guys will experience this as well as we kind of tour the city of Cartagena. Catamaran cruise with DJ Era. That is going to be food, fun, and turn up. I'm excited because I love to eat, and they have some amazing seafood, fresh oysters, fresh lobster, fresh crab. For all my chicken folks, they have chicken available too. But you guys are in for a treat. We'll have, drinks available as well as food on the boat, so you don't have to worry about being hungry once you get on there. I am going to feed you. I am not a guy that is not going to make certain that you aren't going to eat. So don't ever worry about that on any Mood Travel Club trip. And then we're going to get in our karaoke. The SpelHouse Jasmine night is probably going to be one of the funniest nights simply because I know how people get when the drinks start flowing and karaoke is available. So I will be highly in tune with that particular night. We'll bring out classics, Jenga, spades, Uno. I just ask everybody to keep the peace. If you don't want a new partner, just bring your normal partner with you because we here to have a good time. We out here for a long time. So going to be fun with the Jasmine's karaoke and game night. The Mud Volcano Tour. Mud Volcano, it is a skin rejuvenating mud bath. So you guys climb up there, you guys get a mud massage, and essentially you're going to come out there a lot smoother than you have been. I'm sure you guys seen the pictures. We will be doing this early Sunday before our sunset waterfront dinner cruise, not dinner cruise, sunset cruise and waterfront all white party. It is going to be a beautiful night out to be able to cap off what is going to be a beautiful weekend. I really am looking forward to this experience because it's something sexy for the people. It gives the people the ability to get dressed up in the city. The weather is going to be nice and have a good time. Sing into your heart. Go home, Horace. It is okay. You go home the next day. But I think this is going to be one of I would say second favorite. I'm betting on Palenque, man. Palenque is something that you can't bottle, and people when they see it and feel it, they definitely are attracted to it. How much does it cost? Great question. We have two experiences. So our Mood VIP package, that is for the person that looks and says, you know what, I don't want to figure it out. I trust these guys. These guys said, set it and forget it. Just bring myself. This is all inclusive. So every excursion, you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. You have access to all of our open bars, which at this point is now 6 open bars. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily, and VIP welcome bag and amenities. Your single occupancy is going to start off at 2,405, and double occupancy is going to start off at 2,075. For all of the people that are celebrating, hey, listen, I can't dictate whether or not you're celebrating, but this is for you if you are. My 15-year is this year, so we have done something special. Everybody that purchases the Mood all-inclusive VIP package, single occupancy, you put Mood 5 in at checkout, you're going to get 5% off, as well as our double occupancy. You're going to take 10% off using Mood 10. That is only for the Mood all-inclusive VIP packages, but that is a great deal for you to be able to get this experience that we have rolled out for you. What does it include? Single double hotel accommodations at the IHG Cartagena, daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 5, you can count that plus 1, 6 open bar events. The SpelHouse Island Cruise with light bites, 2-hour open bar and included lunch. You got your rooftop welcome soiree, the 2-hour open bar and food. Your Shiva Party Bus open bar for 1 hour. Your Palenque tour, comes with lunch. The Mud Volcano tour, and then you've got the Sunset Happy Hour, 3-hour open bar and food, and then you've got also the karaoke and game night, which is a 2-hour open bar and food. And then your all-white R&B sunset cruise and dinner party is 2 hours open bar, 3-course dinner menu with beer or wine tasting and pairing. You got your VIP welcome gift. Our Destiny package, a little bit cheaper for our introductory experience. You still get all of the great excursions, all of the great fun. It's just you have the ability to kind of cater what your meals look like. We will provide breakfast daily. We'll provide one lunch. And anything that we have is catered to you as a BYOB. So you can bring your own and feel free to drink. If you don't happen to drink, this is actually the perfect package for you. You can DM me directly if you just like to have a food option added. That is ability to be catered to as well. Destiny package single occupancy is going to start off at 2,005 USD per person, and double occupancy 1 or 2 bedrooms is going to start off at 1,675. So we have made it affordable. Paying 4 installments are available. It is tax season, so I know a lot of people are looking for something fun to do going into the summer. This is it. What is included in Destiny? Very similar, single or double hotel accommodations. You got your daily breakfast. The SpelHouse Island Cruise, you will get food on the boat. However, lunch and alcohol is at cost. The rooftop welcome soiree, you guys are welcome to join us in our party. However, food and drink will be at cost. The Shiva Party Bus is a BYOB experience. Palenque tour will include lunch. You've got the Mud Volcano tour, the Sunset Happy Hour. As far as on Friday, that is for entry only. So that is at cost for food and drink. SpelHouse Karaoke and Game Night at cost for food and drink, but you guys are 100% welcome to join us for that wonderful event. And then the R&B Sunset Cruise and Dinner Party is a BYOB, and food and the wine or beer or cocktail, should you want, is at cost. Questions? Anybody? We're doing great on time, y'all. 6:58. I will tell you that there are a couple options when we're going to go look to how you're going to get here. For those who are in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Atlanta, or New York, congratulations. You have a straight direct flight from your destination to Cartagena on Thursday. Should you be in any other location, you have to get to those places to get out. I would say if you are in North Carolina, you better probably, well, it may be cheaper to go to Atlanta, but you might just see what options are. We can help assist with flight options. Just reach out to us. It is not included in the package pricing because a lot of people are coming from a lot of different places. We all have spread out since we graduated. So please feel free to reach out to us. We are 100% there. As I mentioned, take me straight there. New York City, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Atlanta. Keep in mind, Atlanta, heads up, you can get their straight flight on the way on Thursday. But on Monday, I do not believe they have straight flights out of there back to Atlanta. So you may have a stop back in Miami or Fort Lauderdale. Just keep an eye on that, assuming that that stays the same going into to June. See you soon. As I mentioned, the HBCU International Experience is just a little bit more than Cartagena. We will actually be in Juneteenth, celebrating Juneteenth in Medellin, June 16th through the 20th. Very similar vibes. It's just a completely different experience. We take all those love and vibes of HBCU homecoming and we infuse it with the local Colombian culture that is here. Whereas in Cartagena, you guys are going to experience Palenque. Here, you guys are going to experience the Juneteenth Black Joy Parade. We've got a Rep Your HBCU cultural exchange. We've got some unique opportunities to realistically celebrate more of your Blackness in a completely different way. 5 days, 4 nights. Pricing is actually the exact same as Cartagena. Mood pricing, $2,405 for single occupancy, $2,075 for double occupancy. Includes daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You got your VIP ground transportation, your Pablo Escobar and Community 13 tour, ATV or paragliding. 3 open bars. You have your cannabis or coffee farm tour with lunch, the Black Joy Parade, your HBCU cultural exchange, your Shiva party bus experience, the city tour of Medellin, Super Bowl. Let me tell you guys something. Down here, they have this amazing bowling spot called Super Bowl. You guys, it is more than a bowling experience. We're gonna have a lot of fun that night, and our VIP welcome gift that is available for our mood VIP package. Destiny pricing here starts off at 2005 for single occupancy and 1675 for double occupancy. Pretty much similar to Cartagena. Does not include all-inclusive food and drinks. But we have you in the neighborhood as far as our host hotel, which is the 444 Hotel. That is in Poblado in one of the nicest neighborhoods in Medellin. So there are a number of bars and restaurants outside should you guys want to go out and get something to eat. So we get into Jamaica, man. Jamaica was our number 2 or number 3 um, top selected place to go. And we will be there July 25th through the 29th at the Grand Palladium All-Inclusive Resort. Mood packaging starts off at single occupancy, 3,080 per person. Double occupancy starts off at 2,635 per person. Includes all-inclusive food and alcohol, the HBCU Catamaran Cruise, Bamboo River Rafting at Dunn's River Falls, Cannabis Farm Tour, HBCU themed inclusive events, ground transport VIP welcome gift, and the HBCU Olympics. We're giving out cash prizes. We're going to do some fun things on the beach. The Destiny package just a little bit cheaper on the introductory level. 2030 for single occupancy. We're looking at 1,600 per person double occupancy. That is includes our obviously all-inclusive food and alcohol at the Grand Palladium, and includes our Welcome to Jamrock party. Also includes our HBCU Catamaran cruise. That's going to be as well as our Bamboo River Rafting at Dunn's River Falls. Ground transportation and your welcome gift is included in that price. And then, as of right now, the last thing until we release the second half of the calendar for 2024, we are going to Mexico. Listen, I know you may have been to Cartagena, you may have been to Medellin, you may have been to Jamaica, you may have been to Mexico. However, you have never been with Mood Travel Club, and the Mood Travel Club in the HBCU International Experience is the first of its kind. There may have been some imposters. However, I will tell you that the things that we have in store for you are the first time that they have been done. And realistically, Mexico looks a little bit different. Mexico, we are going to be at the TRS Corral, all inclusive. It is adults only resort. That's August 15th through the 19th. Our move package, that is going to start off at single occupancy 3240, double occupancy is 2625. We've got our catamaran cruise, we've got our HBCU themed events, we've got a spa day included for you guys, Mexican cabaret show, ATV ziplining in cenote, we've got our all-white dinner party, and so much more. Double occupancy will start off at 2625 per person. And then we've got our Destiny package, which is a little bit more introductory. You've got our Welcome to Mexico party, the catamaran cruise, ATV, ziplining, and cenote is included. And that starts off at $25.95 per person, single occupancy, and $19.30 per person, double occupancy. So what we've done is try to bring you to unique destinations, give you guys some of the culture of the land, and realistically tell you to bring your friends, call your HBCU homies, call your SpelHouse community, your family, your Morehouse bro, your Spelman sis, and say, listen, when's the last time we went somewhere, together, and we're able to experience something like this that's kind of tailored with us in mind. This is where we have. So we're going to get wrapped up here. I really appreciate everybody for attending. For those that are watching the recording, feel free to share. Feel free to let people know that we are live. We are definitely taking deposits in 4 installments, or you can pay in full. It's interest free, so it doesn't cost any more to pay in full, but it is available. And that's it. I'll make certain that anybody that had RSVP, they get, this recording and any other information. This will be available on our link as well. But we will be jumping because in 10 minutes, I will be going live with Omari from Morehouse. He has Best Dirty Lemonade. Best Dirty Lemonade is a THC drink and brand that has been doing a lot of work in the cannabis community. So Omari will be on not only our SpelHouse League as a Morehouse man, but he's going to be on our HBCU Juneteenth League for our cannabis tour that, Best Dirty Lemonade is hosting alongside Moon Travel Club. So looking forward to that. I got about 9 minutes, and this is probably going to cut off anyway. So it was a pleasure. It has been a great 31, 30, 30, 32 minutes or so. But I will see everybody in Cartagena. We are already excited. I know the people that have already paid have been, reaching out to me, asking questions and things of that nature. So get in, because once it's sold out, not taking anybody else until next year or next time. So talk to you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your night, and wherever you go, just continue to set the mood, man. It's definitely something that is getting more out there, and I want more people to take that mantra and do something with it. So have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all soon.